Hello everybody, and welcome to this video about Spring Equinox. Beautiful time of the year with blossoms and new leaves and the start of something. What is that going to be for you? A really important time in our solar year. My name is Fiona of Sun and Moon Calendar.nz, and this video is about astrology from the point of view of New Zealand or Aotearoa or the Southern Hemisphere. If you like this video, please like, comment or subscribe. Let's look at the spring equinox from an astrological point of view. So the spring equinox takes place on Saturday, 23rd of September at 6:50 p.m. So 10 to 7 in the evening, New Zealand time. That is the exact moment when the sun will enter the sign of Libra. And spring is known in Te Reo Māori as mahuru, after the star Alphard, or koanga. So at 6:50 p.m, that is when the sun will be at 0 degrees latitude. I'm not talking astrological degree now, I'm talking latitude. So right over the equator, that is where the sun will be at that point. Pretty cool to think of. That's that spring equinox and autumn equinox. That's when it happens. Spring equinox is a key time in the solar year where we've come out of the depths of winter, from the winter solstice period and through the matariki season, and we've been thinking consciously or subconsciously about what we want to do this year, what seeds to plant, where are we going to go over the solar year. And at spring equinox, it is really time to get into action, planting the seeds metaphorically and literally, planting our gardens and caring for the earth through what we plant, caring for ourselves and our lives through what we plant. So let's go. Spring has sprung. And I've chosen a picture of the pipi whararoa, the shining koku, because we all know that as a symbol of spring. Once we start hearing that call, I don't usually see them, but I definitely hear them with that. And then I know spring is really here. Astrologically speaking, whatever is happening in the skies at the time of the spring equinox sets a pattern or an energy that can resonate through the next 3 months as we build up to summer solstice. So let's have a quick look at the things going on. One of the things going on is an opening square between the sun and the moon. The moon will be at the early degrees of Capricorn, and of course the sun is at 0 degrees of Libra. With that square aspect, we have a bit of intensity and energy, a bit of stress that drives us into action. That is known as tamatea in Maramataka. We also have a lovely aspect of the sun trine to Pluto. We're in the last moments of Pluto in Capricorn, or the last months of Pluto in Capricorn. We've had some hefty stuff going on with some really undoing within our souls, with power issues and autonomy and deep secrets coming out and deep intense emotions with Pluto over the last few months. That's not over yet, but the sun going into trine is likely to help us through. The sun can shine a positive light. It can make things feel brighter and lighter, and the trine aspect will make things more easy and flowing. Now looking at the positions of some of the other outer planets, remembering that whatever the spring equinox chart is like sets a tone for the coming 3 months. So we have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. No wonder we've had so many themes to do with water over the year. Water everywhere, and water issues in politics. And that is to do with Neptune expanding and making confusing and mystical kind of things to do with water. Neptune is watery in itself, and in Pisces it's very watery. But this year we've also had Saturn into Pisces, and that is about bringing in rules, boundaries, structures and organization. Hence we have questions about water coming in. For example, political questions and debate and legislation such as Three Waters, and fluoridation seems to be coming up again, and I think that's all to do with Saturn in Pisces, which has started this year and has got another couple of years to go. And we've had the lunar nodes move out of Taurus, but there's still lots of action going on in Taurus with Jupiter in there and Uranus in there. Uranus has been in there for a while and bringing disruption to Taurus matters to do with the earth and the produce we receive from the earth and what we value. So disruptions to supply chains and questions about the provenance of products that we consume. Are those products sustainable? Is the earth cared for in their production? Jupiter is bringing a year of expansion and good luck to Taurus matters. So I'm really hoping that that's really going to help the earth. The North Node is now in Aries with the South Node in Libra, and that takes some of the energy and focus away from Taurus and into Aries and Libra. And that could bring out some warrior and fighting energy with the Aries North Node and a focus on individuality perhaps. And perhaps less of a focus, because the South Node is what we leave behind, perhaps less of a focus on fitting in and pleasing others, which is the Libra energy that we're leaving some of behind. So less wanting to just go with the flow and be harmonious all the time. There we go with a little bit of a roundup of the astrological energies that are going on with the spring equinox, setting a tone for the next 3 months. There again, just let's remember that spring is all about fresh starts, planting seeds, the beauty of life blossoming and coming back from the depths of winter. All the best to you. Happy spring equinox. Ka kite anō.